Last time on Thrill Create Nations, we built this beautiful, serene labyrinth with a Drigme farm in the center of it, powered by a gigantic melon field, and that was to replace our failed gold farm in the bottom of this structure, which I think we might reuse into something a little bit different, to be honest, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to change it into just yet. But that's gonna have to wait because we have some important and exciting things going on today, which are gonna be going right here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally going to get this tower in today. And gosh, I've been leading up to it. I hope it kind of, you know, exceeds expectations. Actually, I kind of hope it meets expectations, but those of you with keen eyes might have already seen something's missing over here. That's right, I have gone through and I tore down the village. I just completely tore the whole thing down, got rid of all the path blocks. I'm pretty sure they're all gone. And we are gonna have to do a little bit of landscaping as we fix whatever the heck this natural generation was. We'll get rid of that because that was a wood farm for a little while there. And I do want to dig all of this out here just to turn this into an island. But I might do that off camera because today, like I said, today I want to go ahead and get our tower built. Finally want to get our tower in here. Mr. Berry Pants, you are gonna have to move. Hang on over here with the other bear friend, all right? Now, I did go back to the nether, and I did contain another thing in a jar. We are now farming some ender pearls, and look at this, we've got 3 stacks of them already, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're gonna need those for something very special today that we're going to be putting in the tower. Now, this is something that Beardstone took out of his mod pack, and I threw it right back in because I want to be able to use waystones to get around in the tower. And not waystones, I want the warp pads. There we go, warp plate, that's what I'm looking for. So I want to be able to use warp plates to get around the different floors of the tower because wizards don't climb stairs. Ignore these. They warp around, and I couldn't find a reliable and good way to do that in Ars Nouveau. It just, essentially, there was like runic chalk and all that sort of stuff, but I couldn't find a way to like inscribe the runic chalk with a spell that would warp to a specific point. I was having an issue with it. Folks, if you know of a way that I could do that with Ars, please let me know. But anyways, as you probably saw downstairs, I got a bunch of nerds sitting here. These are the leftover nerds from the village that we are going to turn into clerics because our little Drigme gold farm is getting us thousands upon thousands of rotten flesh, and I need somebody to trade that with. But what I need to do right now is I need to go ahead and grab this schematic table. I need to get this empty schematic, and I'm going to throw this right here. And we're going to grab this doohickey here, and we are going to plop it and position it. And I'm going to just figure out a materials checklist at this point because I have no idea what this thing is going to need. Look how big this is. Huge. So let me go ahead and get this positioned, and I will be right back with a material checklist in hand, and we can start gathering all the things that we need. Well, here we are with our checklist, and I've already started checking some stuff off. I think it's the back of the page. Back of the page, it certainly is. Look at this, 16 pages of stuff. Azurine and calcite. I need so much calcite and limestone and more calcite and daub. I think that's how you pronounce that, daub. And then a bunch of gold stuff, and it's so much stuff. So much stuff that I don't even have. And I moved all of our storage over here just in case it kind of breaks through the wall here. But I need like 10 stacks of calcite, and I have like 2, so this is gonna be a problem. I feel like I also need a bunch of diorite, and I also need some quartz. But if we head on in here, and we head on down here, you can see that I have changed this up drastically. I was gonna say dramatically, but drastically. This is now a quartz farm, and really the only changes that I needed to make was this was all the same. I needed to swap this out for haunters, swap the lava out for washers, and get rid of the rest of it, and now it is a quartz farm, and it is an excruciatingly fast quartz farm. I've only been running it for a little while, and we have almost 900 blocks of quartz already. This is insane. It's absolutely insane. And we're getting some clay as well, and we're still getting a little bit of gold too, because when you wash soul sand, you get a tiny little bit of gold as well. And flint, you always get flint. Yeah, you can see the gold rolling across there. Yeah, there's so much quartz. So much quartz. I think for every 12 cobblestone that we break down, we get like at least a block of quartz, which is pretty incredible. And honestly, it only looks like we need like 3 or 4 stacks of quartz, but having quartz is always helpful. So I'm glad that we changed that over to a little quartz farm. But at this point, I've got my work just severely cut out for me as I try to gather everything that's on this checklist. I mean, the azurine is going to be a problem, as well as the calcite. Calcite's going to be such a pain. And I think what I'm going to have to do is just wander around for a little while and look into, like, caves that are in the area to like those. I think they're they're like create things that of course free cam's not working, stuff like this, where create has generated this, what is this, crimsite, and then there's ones where there are like, there's a little bit of limestone right here, and there's ones that are full of like calcite and full of acerine and all that sort of stuff. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just go exploring, I guess, and try and find all this stuff. And as luck would have it, look here. That's excruciatingly lucky. I wish I had planned this, but I have not. So I guess now, ooh, and there's even scoria here. I think I need scorchia for this build as well. So I guess now all we're looking for is some acerine, which, yeah, that one might be a little difficult, but I'm so glad that we found this. This is super, super easy to get. I found some acerine over there, but I just wanted to show you how friggin' awesome this generation is. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. You have a huge geode and then just these pools of lava and water that are running into each other, and this horrendously dangerous mine shaft thing that's just dangling above this entire pool of lava. This is so cool. This is some of the coolest generation I've ever seen in this game. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And for those of you interested, here's the coordinates. But we have found our calcite, which is over there. We've found our azurine, which is over here, in our limestone with our calcite over there. So we are gonna go on a small digging adventure. I've got not so great stuff with my vein mining pick. Let me go fix that first. The pick has been fixed. The resources have been gathered. The cannon is pointing over in this direction. I'm probably going to lose a lot off of this wall, unfortunately, but we are ready to get our tower built. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play on this cannon, and you're going to see a fancy little time lapse, and yeah, I'll see you on the other side. And there's that ding that we all love to hear, and I didn't want to sleep the night away because I wanted to show you this at night. It's actually got this absolutely beautiful glow around it with some soul lanterns, as well as a golden chandelier in the top of this thing. But look at how cool this thing looks. And it fits in perfectly with our little house as well. I am so happy with this guy. Up at the top, we have a little place where we're going to do our rituals, and that's where our little golden chandelier is. And I think up at the top here, I might be able to put, yeah, I can put a little glow light in there as well with our spell book. And getting around and doing that is going to be difficult because I want to put some lights up at the top where these crystals are, like we have down here as well, but that's going to be a little difficult. And as you can see down at the bottom, I've got some stone stuff going on, and I would like to do more of that, probably bring it up a little bit more. And I didn't know exactly where the terrain was going to be on these back parts, so I didn't finish that off just yet. But man, am I glad this is here. It's been how many episodes me talking about this darn thing, and it's finally in. Now, if we head inside, I actually broke through the wall already, and unfortunately, there's no way upstairs yet. So what I'm gonna do is just cheaty free cam once again, and we can go up the wall here. And as you can see, it didn't actually replace any of this stuff, but that's okay. And we have a number of floors where we can do magic-y things. And I like this one, big old tall room. I'm not sure what we're gonna do in here yet, and I might cap it off here. I might put another floor in. We'll see. And then, like I showed you up at the top, we have a place to do our rituals. And then underneath, there's nothing but a couple of fireflies, I guess. But the underneath bit, I think I might try to turn into some sort of dungeon-y storage something. I'm not 100% sure. And here it is with the sun rising. Yeah, absolutely. I am super stoked about this being here. This is so wonderful. Oh man, I'm so glad this is finally in. And like I said, we got to do the stone at the bottom, but I'm so glad that this is here. As you can tell, it's a little straight. I probably could have gone up to about here with an extra layer and then brought it in. Maybe even up to there. And that would have added a little bit of depth here. Want to get on Shadowfax real quick and see what it looks like from different angles around the area. Yeah, that is shaping up so well. Oh my goodness. And there's going to be a road that goes along this way that is going to go to a town over there. Let's go check out what it looks like from over here. Yeah, our town's gonna be in a general this-ish area, and that is just looking perfect over here. And now the reason, I wanna go over the reason why I didn't give it a little bit of an extra base, and that's because eventually I'd like to put an evil wizard's tower over here. And this dude is kind of just here to help the people, right? This wizard is here to help with you know, people's woes or, you know, ailments or any of that sort of stuff. The wizard just wants to help. But the sorceress that lives at the top of this hill right here, not a nice lady. Not a super nice lady. A little more flashy, a little more showy, not as much as this gentleman here, who just, you know, wants to use their free time to help people out. But the sorceress, oh, she a boss. She a boss, and she wants you to know it even before you get in the tower. So yeah, that's gonna be a little more extravagant. Oh, I still gotta build this bridge. But the other place that I wanted to look from was right over here. And yes, absolutely yes. Oh, I'm so happy about that. So everybody in a very large range vicinity is gonna know, hey, there's a wizard living on that island over there. If you need some help, go check him out. And I am now on the path that takes us to our hobbit hole area, and it is just starting to not be visible. So right when you get on the main road, right when you get on the main road from the hobbit area, that's when you can actually see the tower. It kind of renders in. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. And I love these little monuments of tall structures that you can just barely make out in the distance. Oh man, this world is really starting to come together. Finally, huh? Gosh, this is what, episode 12? Speaking of this being episode 12, as you can see over in the days, what is it, day 872. We are at day 872, so we're coming up on 1,000 days here pretty soon. Hopefully we can get this island done in those 1,000 days. That would be incredible. There is still a decent amount of stuff to do on this island. I have to, you know, do a bunch of decoration. I still got an amethyst farm that I got to put somewhere. Actually, I started making a checklist if we just look at this. So I got the tower, that's done. We gotta do the tower interior amethyst farm. We got some paths, Whirly Sprig farm. Might put that in there. Got some more custom mushrooms. Hey, buddy. Got some more custom mushrooms that I want to put all over the place. Maybe some custom archwood trees. I'm not entirely sure what those are gonna look like just yet, but a couple of them scattered about I think might look nice. I kind of want to play with some bookworms. I don't really know what to do with them yet because I feel like storage drawers are just better, to be perfectly honest. But we'll get there when we get there. And then the last piece was the house interior. Yeah, we got this this here that needs to be done up. And then if we move all of our storage in the basement of the tower... Oh, yep, I figured that was going to happen. If we move all of our storage in the basement of the tower, we got to build ourselves a bedroom up here, too. But for right now, I think I want to crack on getting some of this done, some of the interior of this tower done, as well as a way to get to the different floors. So like I said, we're going to have each floor be special to, you know, one thing to do with ours that a wizard is going to... that a wizard is going to offer to potential customers. And I figured this floor would work out best as like a little library-esque thing with a scribe's table in it. That way we can, you know, plop an archwood chest right here, and then we can put stuff in the chest, and this will pull out of the chest in order to, you know, make new glyphs, etc., etc. And the wizard, you know, help people write glyphs and, you know, help them with their wizardy ways, right, with glyphs. Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of like how this is going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and build the library in here, you know, put our chest right there, and then that'll be this room done. But before I do that, this room is also going to serve kind of as our, like our central warp point, I guess, is a good way to put it, for the rest of the tower. So essentially, we're gonna have these warp plates all over the place here in this section of the tower, and I might put, you know, a couple on this wall and a couple on this wall, and you know, the one over here will be to the basement, and we step on it and we go down to the basement, and then, you know, this one will be the second floor, and then we go to the second floor, right? But I gotta see what these are made out of. So stone bricks, warp dust, flint. I got enough flint. Oh, ender pearls and amethyst shard. Gosh, we can make this right now. Hang on, before we do, how many floors do we have? Yeah, so something like this. We're going to have one for the basement and the third floor, the fourth, fifth, and then the ritual roof, essentially, is how this is going to work. So, obviously, this hole isn't going to stay here, but if I, just for, you know, demonstrative purposes, let's put that there for right now. And when you place these down, you get these, like, little attuned shard thingies. So, essentially, what you do is you bring them to another warp plate, and then I think if I step in here, this will bring me up to this one. And if I step down here, this one needs that attuned shard. Bam. Cool. Now, kind of a pain in the butt is we're not going to be able to go from the basement to any of the other floors, right? We're only going to be able to go from the basement to this floor here, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's okay. Essentially, what that means is I might actually change this room to be kind of the warp around room, more or less, right? I might put some other things in here, maybe some tables and all that sort of stuff, and still have some bookshelves and whatnot. But I don't think that we're going to have this be the scribe room. We'll probably put that on the floor above. But what that does mean is I need to make 4 more warp plates. I don't know why I came upstairs. I should be able to do it straight from my inventory. Now that we have the flint for it, bam, ba-boom, here we go. And I'm going to grab these ladders, and I'm going to go ahead and put more warp plates all over this friggin' tower. And there we go. We are all set up here. I want to show you this view, because this is the first time that I've been up here, and man, this is just cool. It's just really cool. I like it a lot. You see our little dudes dancing down there, getting our stuffs. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get our next nation in. This is gonna be fantastic. Still gotta build that bridge over there. Whoopsies. And it would be super cool if I could see the nether portal from here, but I'd have to increase my render distance, and no. Absolutely not, no. But our next nation is going to go about there-ish, so it's going to be very, very, very much so in sight. And then having that Dark Wizard Tower over on this side is going to be so friggin' awesome as well. And we might put a nation in here too. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to commit to too much. But we've got a lot of work to do, so let's stop messing around and get to work. Oh my gosh, this took forever. Just crafting all this up was insane. And after doing all the book stuff, I only have 1 book and 12 bookshelves left. I started with so many friggin' books. I need more paper. That's the problem. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh man, I need more paper. So I would love to get some librarians over here to help out with book stuff, but I don't have it right now. So I think what I'm gonna do at this point is we're going to grab one of these little brown desks. And this is unfortunate because, you know, some of this is going to be off-center just because, you know, this is too... Oh, man, I knew that was going to happen, too. Oh, man, and it goes smack dab in the center? That's actually super dope. Oh, man, and either side of these, I actually don't have the things that I wanted to put. So that sucks. But what I did want to do is I kind of wanted this to be like a little library-esque sort of thing. I did get silk touch on this. So let's actually try this. That might work. And then I have a couple of things that I can put like here. I have like a little table there, and then we can obviously put some other bookshelves, like chiseled bookshelves, etc. And then just scatter those around. Oh, you know, I should make some looms too. Then on this table, we can have this weird little mushroom. And there's all our bookshelves. Goodness gracious. And I don't even have any books to put in there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wanted bookshelves like running up these walls too. And then I was gonna raise these up, but we're gonna have to wait on those. I need to, man, I really just need some paper. Oh, wait a second. Do I have sugarcane growing outside? Did I chop all that down? I didn't. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. I'm the smartest man alive. And that gave us 28 books, and I wanted to do some other bookshelves like these guys here as well. So we're gonna have to see how much those cost. So if I do something like a mangrove bookshelf, yeah, so that's 3 each. And then some of these are a little different because they need cabinet drawers. So yeah, let me see if I can make a couple of those as well, because they're going to be super great for like things at the bottom here. You know, we can have a row of those running at the bottom, and that will save us some bookshelves too. So let me actually take these out. I could have sworn that I had Vanilla Tweaks 3D bookshelves installed, but apparently not. Let me tell you, the clutter is immaculate. Ooh, baby, look at this place. It is full of garbage. It's absolutely full of garbage. It's difficult to like see everything. It's almost too cluttered, but I love the way it came out. We got these little trophies from Handcrafted, and look at these beautiful, awesome cluttered paintings with a little witch cat. That's so perfect. I got floating books that are, you know, flying in and out of shelves. We got some wine, because, you know. And man, oh man, does this place just come together perfectly. I love this guy right here, this little open book flying around. I think it's perfect. This stained glass lamp looks so cool, and the steampunk globe is, it fits. And I can jump right up here and get up here, and then I can get right on top of this. There we go. I can get on top of this. Look at that. Oh man, we can see it from up top too. I would like cobwebs in here, but these are half slab roof, so I'm not too fussed about it, let's be honest. I could bring the roof down and make these full spruce blocks, but again, I'm not super worried. The basement is still just grass. It's just grass right now. I would like to do this very, very soon because we are running out of room in our little storage area upstairs. So that's going to be soon, but not next. I think next is the 3rd floor, which is where we're going to put our scribe's table. And I gotta fix a whole bunch of stuff, apparently. Huh, okay. And that's the 3rd floor done. Let's go check it out. I gotta just head on up here. Boom! Look at this. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. I know it's a little difficult to see. They're small little rooms, but look at this thing. It's my favorite part of the whole thing. Luffy Frogman Washington paint. It's so good. I love it so much. Anyways, it's so nice. It's so nice. The cluttered mod with the handcrafted mod working together, and then some of this Ars Nouveau stuff just hanging out as decoration. I love it. So this is our scribes area. This is our scribes table area where we can come up here. We can make new glyphs. We got a little ducky in a jar. Hi, ducky. That we can, help us do scribe table-y stuff. But in order to get a lot of the stuff for the scribes table and to get new glyphs, we need a space where we're going to be able to do. I'm going to cheat here real quick. Look at me cheating. I'm a cheater. We need a place to put what is it called? An imbuement or an enchanting apparatus? I think either one of them, to be honest. Imbuement chamber and enchanting apparatus. I think kind of both of them are needed. You have to make things like earth essences and air essences, and all of those are done in an imbuement chamber. I do also need a place for this enchanting apparatus to go as well. And I don't remember which one needs the arcane core. To be perfectly honest, I'm the worst Minecrafter. So I think for floor 4, which is over here, we might make this one into a little Wixie area. Yeah, I think we might do that. We might make this one into a little Wixie area. I don't think we're gonna do much with potions, because the 5th floor, all of this room in it, we're gonna make into an enchanting thing and all that sort of stuff. And I think I might have to section off another level here. So we do the enchanting stuff and the imbuement stuff on 2 different floors. But I just wanted to head on here real quick. Oh man, I absolutely love this place so much. I love it so much. And as I've been running back and forth between here and here, I've been thinking about different ways to decorate the outside area of the tower here. And I think what I'm going to do is, stupid idiot, so upset. I need a wandering trader. Okay, all I need is one jungle sapling. I just need one jungle sapling and maybe some cocoa beans. That's all I need. It would be so wonderful. Come on, Wandering Trader Guild, help me out here. But anyways, I came up with an idea for decorating around here, and I think we're just going to have a beautiful, lush garden around the outside of that, and then we'll have a, where's the war plate? There it is. And then we'll have a nice vine running up the side of the tower. I don't want it to go, like, super duper over the top sort of look, but I definitely think it would be nice to have something growing up the side of the tower. Anyways, we are going to do next, I think we're going to do some Wixie stuff next. I don't know how these things work, so we're gonna figure out how they work and then, go from there. So to make a Wixie charm, I need an enchanting apparatus. See, this is what I need this for. And look how cute they are. They're so cute. And I can dye them different colors too, which I'm guessing just applies to their clothes, but I have no idea. Anyways, they do item crafting. That's incredible. That's super cool. So that's super neat. I have a cauldron here, and I think what I do is I have to go upstairs to where... Oh, no. I need the enchanting apparatus first. Hang on. And as always, my inventory is an absolute mess. Okay, I think we said the 5th floor is going to have our enchanting apparatus and all that sort of stuff. So let's just do that now. We've got the arcane core, and I think it's usually just 4 pedestals that you need stuff on. I don't even know if I had brought everything that I need for the Wixie token. Okay, no, I need some brewing stands. And hopefully up here we have a couple... We have 4. And I have 3 Wixie tokens, so I don't honestly know if it's going to chew through those brewing stands. So maybe we give that a shot first and see if it actually eats it or if it keeps it. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, listen, neither do I. Oh, this is going great. All right, so I need that. I need one of these. I need a sapling and something else. Oh, an emerald. In a source jar, we're just going to put that there for now. So I think we're set. 1, 2, 3... and 4, let's do the sapling. Is this directional dependent? It might be. So let's do that. And the brewing stand over here, and the emerald over there, and the Wixie token in there. And we should get a Wixie charm out of this. And it does eat the stuff. Oh no. All right. Free the inner child. That's kind of creepy. That kind of sucks. So I have 2 more tokens, so we'll make 2 more brewing stands. There's 2 of those. I have exactly 2 crafting benches. Grab 2 more saplings and 2 emeralds. And there's our 3rd. All right, so we're gonna head back downstairs and go to the 4th floor. And I think just straight in the middle of the room, we're gonna slap down our cauldron. I might put this on some sort of raised pedestal, actually, now that I think about it. So what can we do with that? We can do a sourceberry sack, I think. We'll put that right in the middle of the room, and then we'll surround it by maybe some... Ooh, let me go get some source. And by source, I mean source blocks. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 sourcey slabbies. You know what? Maybe I will... I only have 2 copycat bites. That's okay. They're super easy to make. This is hard for you guys to see. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me actually grab some more copycat bites. Pretty sure 1 zinc ingot gets us 8. Yep, it sure does. Okay, there's that. So let's go back to the storage. And what do we think of that? I think that looks pretty cool. Now, I'm just going to break this torch, and I'm going to go ahead and just slap a couple of torches down just so you guys can see. We're going to put our cauldron here, and we're going to right-click. No valid craft nearby. I don't know what that means. Hopefully we get a Wixie out of this. We do! Look at that! Look at how cute you are! Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. Sorry. You know, we're gonna try and dye this one. I think it said that we can dye them red, green, white. Is red an option? Red's an option. Oh my gosh! Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Can we dye them purple? Red, white, black, blue, or green. Okay, so we have a red one. I don't have any more black dye. We'll do blue and white, I think. We're going to have to use some lapis for blue dye, and that's fine. Well, I just realized that we can only have 1 pixie. I just realized that we can only have 1 Wixie per cauldron, so I went ahead and made a couple more. This lady's freaking out for some reason. Stop it. I don't want to punch it, because I would feel bad. Can I? Oh, no! What happened? Okay, if you pick the cauldron up, it kills the Wixie. Don't do that. Gosh, that made me feel terrible. I gotta go get some more red dye. Actually, we'll try green. No, we'll get red and green. I'm so excited. All right, you're gonna be green. Yep, love that. And we'll put you back to red. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's so cute. Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Anyways, so we have our Wixies in. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for yet. I gotta be honest. They do, what is it, auto crafting, which is really cool. I don't know exactly... Like, if I put pedestals here, I think I can tell it to craft certain things. And then it'll have to craft, you know, with inventories that are around it. And we don't have, like, storage set up in this place yet. We'll get there eventually. Today's not that day. But, you know, I think at this point what I'm going to do is I'm just going to decorate this room. So cute. I can't stand it. They're so cute. I'm going to decorate this room, and then we can work on the next 2 floors, and then we'll be done with the inside of the tower, and then all we have to do is decorate the outside, and we'll be good to go. And that's another floor done. Oh my gosh, this is coming along so well. I'm so happy about that. I really didn't have a plan for the inside of the tower besides, like, I'm going to put some Ars stuff in here. I just decorate as I see fit, and it's really, really coming along very well. Now, these ladies are not doing anything. They're not doing anything at all. And that's fine. I don't mind that. I have this one little nether wart over here, and I'm wondering if Skytail is going to pick up and harvest this nether wart once it is fully grown. I don't honestly have any idea if they harvest nether wart. Anyways, regardless, we have kind of one more floor, but it's split into 2. And I don't know how that's going to work with the warp plates to do here. So what I might have is I might have to move this warp plate over here, and then I'll do another one here that'll take us up to whatever, if imbuement's up there or enchantment's up there. I feel like I'm going to imbue stuff a lot more than I'm going to enchant things, so I might do imbuement down here, and then if I need enchantment, I can go from this plate there, and then from there downstairs, right? No, from there to here to downstairs. Yeah, it makes sense in my mind, don't worry about it, but let's go over here, and we'll check out this sunset for a little bit. Or sunrise, isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to look at that Enderman on accident, aren't I? All right, that's enough. Back to work. And back to work we did. Look at this place. This is completely empty, and that can only mean one thing. We head down to the basement. Ta-da! We finally have a proper storage system of sorts, right? So we have a little drawer controller over here that's got all of our woody bits and our, our rocky and dirty bits, and then mob drops and all that sort of stuff. And then a little table in the center that's holding all of our backpacks with our extra bits in it. We got extra bits, folks. Everybody's got some extra bits every now and then, and that's okay. I'm just gonna sort through my extra bits real quick. And eventually we'll get everything that is being processed over here as well as over here into here. That'll be super fantastic. But for right now, I'm gonna head back up to the little lobby area here, and we're gonna go to the 5th floor where we'll see, our imbuement chamber. And isn't this just absolutely beautiful in here? I love it, I love it, I love it. We got some of the new paintings here from the cluttered mod, and they're just gorgeous. And once again, we have our little balconies over here. This one overlooking the Archwood Forest over there with some mobs hanging out. And if we hop, skip, and jump over this way, we have our other balcony here, which is all dolled up to look out over this balcony. Or excuse me, this area here. My gosh, mobs all the way over there too. Anyways, our last floor, the 6th floor, is also complete. And I started running out of materials, so this one's a little bit on the sparse side. Sparse? I think sparse is the word I'm looking for here. But yeah, still really adorable, and I'm super proud with how the interior of this tower turned out, as well as how quickly it went. Honestly, this only took me a couple of days of recording at night and all that sort of stuff. I'm really happy with this. Now, that leaves us with a couple of options. I'm just going to take a little nipper nap. Hello, buddy. Look at those shades on. So cool. Actually, I put those on there. I did a little Discord hangout with members and patrons. That's right. If you're a member or a patron of this channel here, you can come hang out with me. I'm trying to do these every month. We're just going to hang out in the Discord and get a couple of things done and obviously goof off a little bit. A little shameless plug for myself there. Anyways, the other thing that I think I want to do today is we got a leg. Get this area set. I want to make a nice little garden out here, I'm pretty sure, and I want to build up some of these rocks a bit more around the tower base as well. Just integrate it with the land a little bit more. But yeah, I think we're gonna have essentially, golly, maybe up to like here-ish be a garden, and then we might just like set a retaining wall around here. I'm not really sure what to do with the outside area yet, but here we're putting a garden, and I think we'll probably get some whirly sprigs in here, whirly gigs, whirly smigs, swirly swigs, whatever the heck they're called, in here, picking all the crops that we throw out in this here garden. We might get a couple of starbunkles on here too. Starbunkles are super cute. Well, we haven't gotten to the whirly sprigs yet, but I do have... Oh, still can't open my door. Hang on one second. Okay, I made it. We haven't gotten to the whirly sprigs yet, but as you can see, I have 6 whirly sprig charms in my hand, and I've done a lot. As you can see by one of the things behind me, I made a little area for Shadowfax here, right? So if people come up to the shop and want to shop and they arrive on horseback, then, you know, they gotta have a place to put horses, right? You know what? Speaking of which, I actually put, what is it, Astra's carts in? Astacor carts? There we go. Yeah, so I think it would make sense in this area to have a little cart sitting right there too. I could make it a supply cart, but that's all right. I feel like, you know, somebody maybe came by, had their cart sitting here, you know. Anyways, let's look at the garden. I'm rambling. We've got a little starbunk dude running around picking up our source berries. Isn't this adorable? And then look at this custom mushroom that we've got going on over here. And then we've got this big old garden with some scarecrows in there as well. And if we take a little fly up, oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. And we've got vines crawling up the side of this thing here. I feel like, I don't know, I didn't do enough down here, but it's fine. You know what? It's fine. And that is this area in the interior of the tower complete, honestly. Really, the only other things that we have to do in this particular area is just decorate like in between these builds here, and a little bit of decoration out back here as well. We might get some custom trees. I still want to do some custom archwood trees, and I have some more custom mushrooms that I want to throw around the island as well. But I also did another thing off camera that I want to show real quick before we end this video today, and that is I got this place all finished. We got all the barrels in here, we got all of the storage drawers in here, and we are also grabbing everything from over in the labyrinth over here. So underneath this chest, we have a storage controller slave that is feeding into the storage drawers here. And also in here, this storage controller slave is now feeding through that network into the house as well. So everything is connected into this room. And I say connected, I'm pretty sure it's connected. I think these numbers are going up. And the Drigmies have been working so hard that they actually finally ran out of their source in their source jars. So they kind of work when they can, right? So the next thing that I'm going to do, probably off camera, is throw a couple of whirly sprigs in here and get their chests linked up to that storage system as well. But unfortunately, folks, that is all the time that I have for today for this video. I really hope that you all enjoyed it. And hey, I got a new website now. It's throwlash.com. It should be in the video description if you want to go check it out. It's got some merch and all of my socials and all that other stuff on there. So, yeah, go check it out. And as always, I want to shout out my Discord. We are having a great time in the Discord. Where are you going, Duck? We're having a great time in the Discord all the time, so you should come hang out with us. But anyways, a huge, huge, huge thank you to my patrons and my members over on patreon.com/throwlash and members right here on YouTube. If you want to join, you just click that join button right underneath the video. For our members, we have Bot Sam's, Moon Goddess, Lolo, Dio, Avril, and Love for Sunflowers. And for our patrons, we have Jucifer, Yo Your Mom Games, Interbert, Dusk Doodles, and Wraith. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. I cannot thank you enough. And we'll see you in the next episode where, hey, we might finish this place. Who knows? All right. Love y'all to death. Bye.